I'm Saul Reisman here at Saul's Automotive. This morning we're going to talk a little bit more about suspension components and really get into the science of how each component works and how these apply to different vehicles. While the parts that we're going to be looking at today apply to a 1966 Chrysler Newport, the design, the way things move, pivot, rotate, and bend has not changed in 75 years of vehicle engineering. The same components, the same ideas, the same principles that you see laid out in front of us are the same ones that are on almost every vehicle sold here today. One of the first ones we're going to talk about is the bushings, the actual rubber components that simply hold metal-to-metal components from hitting against each other. Well, a basic rubber bushing serves the purpose of isolating one part from another by allowing, in this case, a sway bar to be mounted through the center, bolted tight to a vehicle with a clamp, but without pushing metal-to-metal friction against it. This simply allows it to minimize vibration and keep the chassis nice and smooth while you're driving. The same bushings that we see here that are a square to hold them mounted up and tight are very similar to what's used on your exhaust system, so that when the vehicle's exhaust is rattling side to side driving down the road, it keeps it isolated from the vehicle. In the case of these bushings, they're a basic black rubber, simple design, nothing fancy. On modern vehicles, these are all optioned in rubber. We here at Saul's Automotive have the option of replacing these with the factory rubber or with what we call a polycarbonate composite, which is a much harder, higher durometer rating plastic rather than these factory guys. The goal from the factory was to keep things as smooth as possible while minimizing NVH, noise, vibration, harshness, at the expense of the chassis stiffness, chassis rigidity, and true handling that a lot of drivers enjoy feeling from their vehicle. Sportier vehicles have tighter bushings with a higher durometer rating so that this can maintain a nice, strong, responsive feel. Here at Saul's Automotive, rather than replacing the factory rubber bushings and giving you the same soft, smooth ride you had from the factory, we can also install the performance upgrade, higher durometer rating bushings in any component of the vehicle, so that we can literally stiffen each and every component one at a time to dial in your suspension to your exact needs. So if you drive up I-70, go skiing every weekend, go hiking every weekend, and go flying through those corners like the rest of us, and you feel that body roll back and forth and back and forth, these bushings are getting worn down. If it's time to replace them, come and see us. We can definitely help you stay on the road and keep that body level and smooth. If you want to upgrade your suspension, have it tighter, smoother, more responsive, and better handling characteristics, come and see us here at Saul's Automotive. We're here 365 days a year to help. We can be reached at 303-919-7769. Thank you.